Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, The Mad World, and like Duke Goldweir II in Munster, I don't know why he's the second still, I am also ill in real life. When we left off last episode, he developed a fever, and he also developed cramps, and now those are missing. And he's also 100 years younger. Why? Well, apparently we were bamboozled by the character creator, and if a dragon is old, apparently they drop dead instantly. So I unpaused, the game ran for 4 days, and he died, and then I tried it again, and he died. So I figured rather than starting completely again from fresh, I'd knock 140 years off. I don't know why it's not working properly, because even then he shouldn't be dropping dead instantly just from fever and cramps, because he does have an extra plus 10 health. So all I can figure is that the age for dragons maybe isn't working as it's intended. I'm not sure. We'll keep an eye on it, and we'll see when he dies of a natural death, and maybe I'll edit it for the next character. But as it stands right now, that's what I've had to do. Apologies for that. It's a little bit strange, but I think we'll be fine. Let's give it a go. So, what do we need to do? Well, we need to focus on our purity to start off with, because that is... Okay, good start. I've learned quite a bit about alchemy as I've gone, and I'm thinking of publishing my notes for others to learn from. Well, we've really not been playing that long at all. The game's been going for 167 years, sure, but that's surely since we actually started the game as the Lycan Empire. Playing as this guy, we've only been playing as him for a few months, so I think... Oh, dear. I think dragons get buffs from their virtues, right? So... because they're all about not being simple, things like that. I think taking Humble might be a good idea. So I'm going to actually do that and see if we get a buff for it. Okay, maybe nothing yet. Maybe that'll come into play when we've actually dealt with the dragon-related goals. Like, for example, the non-dragon heir, sorting that out. Emperor Rhino of the Lycan Empire has declared Lycan Holy War for Flanders on Emperor Louis the Immigrant of what empire is that? Oh, the Aquisition Empire? Wow. We got sort of like a war in heaven here between the two major powers on the map. This could get messy. I don't think we need to worry about it yet, but that could be messy. To the magnificent Duke Goldweir II, peace be with you. I'd like to offer you a seat on my council. I don't think I want to be working for this woman. She's not well liked. Minus 10, so she's got minus 110 just from those traits there. Not only that, she does have the plague, so she's going to probably die soon, and she's a leper. Yeah, she's pretty much as good as dead, so I'm going to ignore her for now. We've got to focus on our own realm, you know, play tall, sort out our inheritance, that type of thing. So like I was saying, we'll focus on our purity for a while. Let's try and get up to becoming, you know, the purest dragon, the nicest, best dragon that's ever lived. We need a dragon heir. And I think that will just happen as we play, to be honest with you. Gaining trait malaise. Right. Now, I did just remove those traits, so unfortunately that won't stop the disease. So if we've got the plague, we've still got the plague. It's just the only way I could fix it so that we could actually carry on playing. We should be alright, though. We should still survive the plague now that we are a young dragon. I hope. This might all still go terribly. In the meantime, let's sort out our council here. So, Goldweg, Priest of Emily, you'll do. You could be our regent. Sure, why not? We gain the trait cramps, that's fine. Court physician, this seems important. You'll do, definitely. Look at this, 21. Great guy. He's also got the plague, though. Let's not worry about it. Alright, who else have we got then? Trade Master. Okay, so this is part of the Trade League. If you've watched the last series, you'll already know that, so I won't go into too much detail, but this person's going to run our economy for us, basically. And we gain the trait, the plague. Right. Severe illness, health -1, plus -7. I don't think we could die. We get plus 10 from being a dragon, right? So, really, we're fine. We've got 8 health, assuming they start with a base of 5, we're good. I don't think we need to risk the treatment, either. If we were a regular character with the plague, I definitely would. I think for now, please only do what's necessary is probably the safest route to go here. Low chance of success. Mild treatment, that's fine. So that's going to cancel out the severe illness there. That's pretty good. Right. Our Trade Master is asking for funds. Do you want to give him 250 gold? I think as it stands now, I can invest into the round better than our Trade Master. Once we start turning over a profit with Flogi's tech mod, then we should be okay. But seeing as how everywhere is, you know, covered in plague and dying, what's our... Yeah, minor depopulation, taxes minus 20% to everything. I think for now, we want to focus on my usual early game strategy with Flogi's, and that's getting these stat buff buildings early on. So what we need for that is probably a decent amount of tech, which we probably already got. Yeah, we definitely do. Okay, we've got a decent amount of tech. We need to focus in that case on building up the early wooden castle, the dirt track, those type of things. We'll just wait for this plague to clear up first. Otherwise, we could be in trouble. Plus, there's not much point whilst everything's, you know, on fire and everybody's dead. Aha! You're not sure how it happened, but your skin has returned to a healthy colour of gold. And the abscesses are gone. It seems you've survived the plague. So, This actually adds a unique flag to your character. This is some, like, real inside baseball stuff. When you've survived the plague once, you can't ever get it again. So if you're an immortal character, for example, and get the plague, and you're hit by the plague again, which is pretty much the only scenario that would actually happen in the base game, because normally characters would just die of old age between the plagues. But if you're immortal, you can't ever catch the plague again. Not that it matters because you're immortal, but that was, you know, just an example. So now that we're a dragon, we should, in theory, be long-lived, despite what the game thinks. We should, in theory, be immune to the plague. A heavy box has been bought before me. Tierfest has finished his work and the crown jewels are completed. Awesome, that was pretty early on. Engraved crown, ceremonial acts. They're not great, but they are better than nothing for now. What does that give? Not very much at all, to be honest with you. Yeah, they're not great, but the +2 opinion won't hurt. The prestige is the main buff we're getting out of that. That's pretty nice. Well, our steward died. We did get a beautiful stack of linen cloths. Do dragon wear linen? I'm not sure that's true. What we can do with that, though, is as people approach us from the league, we can sell that back to them for some money. So we're just inheriting artifacts there. We do need a new steward. What about Ethelthrone? They're not bad. 13 stewardship, you'll do. And let's get you collecting taxes, I guess. I suppose administering realm to cancel out the plague a little bit. So what that does is it improves... We'll worry about that in a second. What this does is it improves your domain's prosperity, right? So in theory, just having this guy do that should hopefully cancel out a little bit of the depopulation, because that works on the same scale as prosperity. What? Before you turn to more legitimate ventures, you were once a thief, pilfering and pickpocketing the valuables of nobles in your home city. Brilliant, fantastic. What does that give? Arrest chance plus 20%. What? Monthly wealth plus 5. That's awesome, because that's independent of taxes. That's just a flat plus 5 tax. So that's pretty good. General opinion minus 10 is obviously not good at all. Same trait opinion minus 10 is also not good at all, seeing as we've had this trait a lot. What mod adds this? If anybody knows, let me know. That's really odd. Okay, sure. I guess we're an accomplished thief. Nothing says pickpocket like a massive lumbering dragon with no hands. Who needs opposable thumbs anyway? To the right, Genius Goldweird. How are you still alive? She survived the plague? Holy shit. Weird. Maybe she's in the Satanist Society. You know what she could be? You'd expect her to have more sins, though? Weird. Okay, we'll say no to that. We're definitely not joining a council, because that seems like a pretty good way to annoy pretty much everyone else in the realm. That smiles upon me. My wife is pregnant. Awesome. Well, that's going to solve our first little bit of purity that we've got to deal with there. The hospital in Thomond has seen an increasing amount of people looking for food and shelter. Do you want to cancel out some of the negative prosperity we've got there? Wait, where's Thomond? Here? Oh, God. We could go with that. Was that 204 gold? What's our monthly balance now? Oh, 39 gold. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. Now, what we can get with this is an extra plus 10 vassal opinion. Yeah, there it is. And there's a chance of getting gregarious. That's probably pretty good to start off with. Or we can gain 100 prestige or general opinion plus 5. I'm going to go for this one just because, in my opinion, it's the best one anyway, because you gain that guaranteed plus 10 vassal opinion. Not too relevant seeing as we're a Duke who holds all our own land, but in the future it'll be pretty useful. 50% chance of getting gregarious as well. That's the main thing I want to gain out of this. Come on, game. Give us something. I can't believe you've done this. Well, we're a thief at least, which I suppose is better than nothing. A member of the Great Trade League, so this is what I was talking about. They've approached us and asked to buy our merchandise. 112 gold, that cancels out the debt. Now, we do have a loan, don't we? We still owe 256 gold, 0.637. Right, okay, that's fine. How do we pay that back? I assume it's from the intrigue menu. I've not actually used that that event before. Repay loan early, there we go. We can pay off, I assume, parts of the loan and lower the interest rate. That's generally how loans work. Let's try it. If I make extra payments on my loan now, I'll pay less interest. What a surprise. I'll still need to pay my annual fee if I don't pay the whole loan off, but that will be smaller too. Okay, well, I guess it would be better to pay off the whole thing in one go, seeing as we only owe 260 gold and we're getting a monthly balance of 45 gold. Seems worth it to me. My lord, sadly, the outbreak of war in the Latin Empire, really war, means the coronation festivities will have to be cancelled. What a shame, I wasn't going to go anyway. I feel like we should probably try and kill this woman off so we get a better liege. Although saying that, the realm is so destabilized, she can't, you know, work for her own benefit. She's constantly trying to fight these uprisings, things like that. She's fighting another one now, actually. Rhino the Elephant is now known as the Dragon. Oh, the irony. Well, I mean, we could have just apparently carried on playing as Rhino and played as the Dragon. What is he up to, I wonder? Dishonorable? Been assassinating some people? He's a god. We knew that already. How's his kids coming out? That's the important thing. So these are obviously the descendants of both Zeus and of both Olympus and Asgard, I should say. What's this kid? The nephew of Zeus or something like that? Another Rhino. He's coming out really well. This is insane. We do need to keep a close eye on this guy, but I'm going to unmark him as special interest so we can just check on him now and again, see how he's doing. It'd be more of a surprise that way. My debtors have come demanding the payment on my loan. My loan has gained 0 in interest. With a loan of 0, I need to pay at least 0. Lose 0 gold. Took out a loan will be removed. Excuse me? Maybe that's just a thumbnail. I imagine they will take the gold. Hang on. Probably a tooltip issue, right? No. Okay, well, we just got a free 200 or so gold there. That's fine. I'll try not to use that too much, because that seems pretty broken in that case. What do you want? You want to appoint... No, I'm not being appointed councillor. Yeah, that's pretty strange. As I dug through every library I could find, I came across a collection of books by Hermes Trismegistus. The Hermetic Corpus is one of the greatest works on alchemy, magic, and astrology. Now, I think as a dragon, we should be better at magic, right? At least you'd assume so. So... Sure, I'll start reading them right away. Reading the Book of Hermes. And actually, look, our purity has gone up here. That's awesome. Oh, no. Well, that's ruined our next level of purity, I suppose. Our wife gave birth to a stillborn little daughter. Well, it wasn't a son anyway, so who cares? Damn. Cold. Purity level 2. What happened? Oh, because we've got wealth. Oh, interesting. So Dragon Merchant Republic would be pretty easy to play, right? I wonder if it's just after a certain amount. Maybe if you got more than 400 gold, it gives you a point or something like that. Rather than the more gold you have, the more purity you get. Otherwise, you could be a really shit character and just have a shit ton of gold. And probably be fine. I'm not sure. I'm just spitballing at this point. We'll learn it as we go, I guess. What I want to do is try and find a better Chancellor for the realm. Because what we want to do while the realm is in upheaval anyway, is try and expand our own sort of influence in the realm. Grab some neighboring provinces, maybe become a double, triple duke, that type of thing. Eventually found our own kingdom. At least grab enough land so we can eventually push for independence. We're already a very powerful vassal. Look at that. We've already got 10,000 men now when we're fully reinforced. That's a decent amount of troops. And how many has she got? Only like 24,000, right? Whoops, that's the Aztecs. Silly me. 18,000. So we count for half of her levies already just by herself. Now, with a better Chancellor, we can start fabricating some claims to the brilliant Duke Goldweird. Thank you. Right, let's go ahead and set that dragon. Sorry, Emily, we've got someone a little bit better here. So 36% chance yearly. That's not too bad. We could send him a little gift as well to help boost that up. We'll try and fabricate claims on this entire duchy here of Leinster. Leinster? Oh, God, why do I just pick places I know how to pronounce? Another coronation, another attempt at a coronation anyway. I'm going to say no, because chances are they're going to get another rebellion before that anyway. Is this actually... Oh, that's against Scotland. All right, fair enough. Now, what we could do is if we wanted to expand outside of the realm to increase our power without having to, you know, fight within our own vassals, we could go for, say, Scotland here. Maybe even try and snatch up some Aztec land, because I assume the Aztecs have troops pretty much scattered across Europe. Like, they've got the most of northern Africa here, or most of northwest Africa. They've got Brittany there, some parts of southern France. I think we might just be able to cheekily snatch up some land before they're able to get all their troops over here to fight us off. Definitely one way we could expand. Now, the question is, do we want to move away from the magic focus to fertility to try and actually get that heir quicker to, you know, boost up our fertility, but more to the point to make it so that we don't get a game over should we die? I'm thinking for just the while, yeah. Hopefully we can go back to magic where we left off. Now, how long do we have to wait? It can't be too long, surely. Oh, wow, we still got to wait another 3 years. Okay, ignore me then. We want alchemy as soon as possible because we know how overpowered it is. You know, if we can just spawn in 1,000 gold as and when we feel like, that's pretty overpowered. 51 gold to gain new roads and prosperity, absolutely. Let's focus on upgrading now. There's actually specific dragon buildings. Oh, dragon retinues as well. Nice, I didn't even think about that. Dragon raiders. Awesome. Only 50 of them for, what is the cap they take up? 1,500? These things are probably very, very powerful then. I imagine they're sort of the equivalent of vampire knights from Geheimnis Knights. So probably a very powerful but small retinue. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and build those unique dragon buildings in to try and get our own dragon raiders there. And it actually gives an extra 10% as well. That seems really overpowered. Small dragon tower, dragon raiders plus 10. Dragon vault, tax income plus prestige and trade route income. Oh shit, that's really good. Absolutely get that. That's also got a second level to it as well. So why don't we just help smooth things up here, go and oversee construction there. What's that going to take us to? Probably a lot less. Given the stewardship of that guy. Yeah, that's a lot quicker. Right. My supper was brought to me by a courtier I almost trust, but the smell and the colour of the soup was highly suspicious. Tarverth and the suspicious soup. He's trying to poison me, so that's because we've got paranoid, obviously. But paranoid is pretty good because it means if we get any murder plots against us, particularly when we become a more powerful character with lots of vassals of different cultures and religions under us, Paranoid is going to come in very handy. That's personally why I prefer those. In the beginning, the world was created from primary matter. From this, the elements were made. Excellent. We're progressing with our alchemical study there. Awesome. That's just a free +1 learning as well. Now, what societies were there? Before I forget, we've only got the League, which we can't join because we don't have the stewardship. We don't have any of the traits necessary as well. We could flip over to business, because business and alchemy sort of go hand in hand, right? So we could definitely do that. What we want to check is if we're trying to focus on economy a little bit, where are our trade posts? We do have one in Desmond. Actually, we have one in Ormond as well. Well, there's 3 back-to-back here. Right, okay, let's build that up then. So, we've already got one. Oh, it's under the Latin Empire, though. That's really annoying. And there's our claim. Awesome. So, the county, 500 gold, lose 100 prestige. That's a little bit annoying, because obviously prestige is going to play into our vassal opinion, things like that. And general opinion as well. Sure. I mean, this early on, it's probably worth it. We're just getting the trait stressed. Because why not? Why not lower our fertility even lower? Well, I suppose it's not that bad, but I would like a son at some point, and we can't switch from magic for ages. Yes, I'm a magical dragon, and my words mean everything. That's fine. That's pretty good. All right. Well, it's a shame our concubines haven't really done anything either, especially as we have what I can only assume is nearly 150% fertility there, and more fertility events. That's not right. More prosperity events that are going to help out cancel the plague, which we should be more or less done with at this point. Apparently, County Kerry got smashed by the plague. Well, we won't worry about that too much. We're going to focus on Desmond anyway. I think we want to move to a province with more holdings eventually. I'm going to assume Leinster has the same. What about Dublin? Yeah, Dublin has 5 total holding slots there. A shit ton of tax. Why have they got so much tax? What's going on? I have no idea. Oh, this dude's an alchemist, which might change things a little bit. Well, there's our claim on the duchy, I suppose. 1,200 gold for the Duchy of Leinster. Expensive, but we'll do it. Now, we don't have to go to war for a while yet. Obviously, we're a dragon, so in theory, we should be long-lived. Our purity's actually dropped there because we've run out of gold. Oh, that's a shame. So we have the event now to have a son, or sorry, the ambition to have a son. That should increase fertility. I think it says 20% hidden fertility bonus. Obviously, if we succeed, court faction improve 50 prestige, that type of thing. Seems like the most appropriate ambition to go for, especially as our wife is pregnant anyway. So chances are, speak of the devil and it shall appear. Are you a male dragon? You're a female dragon, but holy shit, look at how good this character is. Hang on. Oh, yeah, we're a genius. I was going to say, we don't even have genius. We didn't have calm voice, though, right? We do have calm voice. Ignore everything I say forever. He fon be can, Silver Piggy. Old English names are not fun. We're going to call you something a lot more straightforward. What's a dragony name? Quick, think of something dragony. How about Steve or whatever? There we go, perfect, right. We're going to switch you over to Magic Focus just because the outcomes from it are really good anyway. Plus, we might actually want to train them in Magic Focus. I'm not really sure how magic affects, you know, how it stacks up versus regular education if you don't want to focus on magic as your character. If you don't want to become an alchemist or a summoner or whatever, maybe it is better going for, you know, thrift instead. I'll have to experiment with it a little bit more. There we go. We'll educate Steve, whatever that is. Our heir and dragons. Are we playing Agnatic Cognatic then? Yeah, we're playing just regular Agnatic Cognatic. We could get regular Absolute Cognatic because this character is very good. Genius, Calm Voice, Dragon, Purity. And I'm going to assume dragons don't care whether it's a male or female heir, just as long as it is a dragon. Now, the easiest way we could check that is if we just go to our marshal here and have a look. Yep, no negative for female heir. Awesome. So, I think flipping over to Absolute Cognatic is probably a good idea, just because our first heir came out really, really good. I mean, inheriting Genius straight off the bat is awesome. Seeking greater magical power, I've come across the information related to a grimoire known as the Lesser Key of Solomon. So this is the event we got quite a few times, playing as the De Elephant Dynasty, playing as the multiple rhinos, the herd. We should definitely try and find a copy. Even though we haven't really got much gold, it's definitely worthwhile. Now, what we want to do, I should have done this a while ago, and this is me being dumb. We need to flip over our steward there to collect taxes, just to help out cancel a little bit of this. Plus, there's a chance they can collect the special tithe, which will just give us, like, 200 gold. It's based on your monthly income, so actually it'll probably be more like 500 gold just instantly for free, which is pretty nice. A Dragon King of Ireland. Dragon Dragon King of Ireland? What do you think of me? Oh my god, he's Catholic and feudal. You traitor. Lack of funds. Dragon minus 10? What? Why Dragon minus 10? Oh, Christian opinion minus 10. So he's racist against me because he's a Christian. Well, that makes sense. Alright, whatever. Sure. He wants me to become his chancellor. He's got 0 diplomacy. Should we manipulate things from the inside? Yeah, you know what? I'll accept. Why not? I found a book. Sorry. I found the book. I see, because in the home of a heathen witch. There we are. I'm fairly certain I could sneak in and steal it. Okay, so we're going to rob from a witch. This seems like a really good idea. 67% chance of success. Done. Wow, I can't believe that actually worked. And we also... Oh, no, not chased. No. Game, come on. At least we got an heir before that happened. I don't know why breaking into a witch's hut makes you chased. I don't know really want to know what happened in that hut, to be honest with you. What do you want? You want council support. I'm going to decline based on the fact that you're a human. You know what? I'm going full racist this campaign. Why not? Trade master. You know what? Anybody is better than nobody. So at least that way we can have somebody working in the background there, gathering goods ready so that when they die, we inherit and can sell them. Alright, cupbearer. Let's sort out our minor titles here. Court educator is just generally anybody. Somebody with good stats probably wouldn't hurt. This guy's ambitious, which isn't bad. We're looking for somebody who's potentially diligent. Diligent is pretty good when it comes to educating kids. This guy's arbitrary, otherwise he'd be a pretty good character there. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Ganj, just because they are charitable, kind of just, all of which are fairly decent traits, especially as dragons, I assume, need those good virtues. That's the word, virtues. You could be my egg keeper, keeper of the egg. Champion, you'll do. Venerable elder. I mean, anybody at this point, really. Alright, that's pretty good. So the Let's Solomon, for those of you who haven't seen last series, is just national tax, monthly prestige. Oh, awesome. Concubine's pregnant, that'll do. Stewardship and learning. We're known as the wise. Oh, it's because, right, learning is a higher stat by a long way, actually. Like, compared to, not quite, you know, intrigue is up there as well, but compared to, you know, martial, diplomacy, and stewardship there, we're doing really well with the learning aspect of things. Especially as I didn't buff up any of the stats either. You know, we kind of went as a fairly modest character, at seeing as we had apparently an age limit of 2,000 there in the character creator. You know what, I'll trust her. Why not? We'll certainly know when it comes out either a dragon or not a dragon. We gain a cultist. Maybe that's a step towards alchemist, I'm not sure. But that was just a full event chain, I assume. And who is our new liege for the Latin Empire? The one thing I didn't check there. Who have we got now? Emperor Arnaud of the Latin Empire. Brilliant strategist, just. Uncrowned, who's just about to get his coronation as well. This guy might cause us some issues then. Because if he's a good ruler, that's going to make it harder for us to obviously expand from the inside. It's going to be harder for us to get where we need to go. I think we need to push through our claim as soon as possible. Why can't we declare war? Oh, because we still don't have much gold. Alright, fair enough. I really want to build up those dragon raiders because they sound really, really cool. But I think early on, we need to focus on our economy a little bit more. Although we are getting really good monthly balance, don't get me wrong here. It'd be better if we just immediately invested it back into the capital, you know, built up our dragon buildings, things like that. What can we actually go for here? We need a lot more gold before we can get our wooden castle, that type of thing. I think it'd just be a case of killing some time here while we build ourselves up. Now, do we want to go to war for Leinster here? I think we pretty much do, don't we? Claim the whole duchy. Now, does he have... We've gained one vassal from this, Lord Mayor Nachtfrick of Ossory there. Collar of Pearls. Has he got any good artifacts that we could potentially steal? He's also got the Lesky of Solomon and some Chinese artifacts. China. Shit, I completely forgot about China. We should have been doing something with them. Send them a eunuch. Here you go. We'll send a dragon to China. You're welcome. Well, he's our spy master, though. No, you know what? We'll come back to you later, China. Let's not worry about that. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go early on. Now, he's got 6,000 troops, I assume. Yeah, I was just going to say, I assume we've got way more than that. I don't think the plague killed too many of our men. Press all claims. So we're going to take the capital at least and the duchy. Now, we should take this one as well, as far as I know. He wouldn't become a vassal under us, would he? Maybe? I'm not sure. Either way, let's go ahead and raise our many, many troops there. Now, do we have any unique troops just because we are playing as that dragon culture? Ooh, get out of there. I didn't think they'd come straight for us. We had another daughter who came out really, really badly, so I'm really glad we are playing on Agnatic, seeing as our first daughter came out really well. Goldleaf. I kind of like that name. It's a bit too straightforward, though, so I'm going to name you... I'm going to name you... Goldleaf. Let's think of something much, much better. Although you are a crap daughter, so I'm really not interested in you. I'm going to name you Leadleaf instead. Because you aren't really that golden, are you? You're more of a beige colour. Beige leaf would have been much better in hindsight. Alright, let's put those troops down because they're going to die. We don't really need them anyway. I don't want to lose just easy war score like that. Request council support. Is this not the man I'm at war with? No. I'm not going to vote with you. Right. Shall we lead some troops? Why can't we... Oh, right. We're a chancellor, aren't we? Working underneath the King of Ireland. Sorry, I'm going to have to leave, seeing as I don't actually have any good commanders whatsoever. And we're not terrible, are we? 12, Marshal. It's better than nothing, I guess. No. Let's go ahead and hire some commanders. We definitely can't win like that. Well, we can win like that, but it would be kind of a waste of our troops to just do that. So, promote commander. Are you better? Oh, you're really good. Excellent. Let's do that a couple more times. Excellent. And I'll just assume they're okay. Now, I don't necessarily want to lead troops. We can avoid it, because that's one of the ways we can die very easily, being an immortal dragon, is having our head chopped off. Right, let's switch you guys out a little bit. What are those new guys I got? Am I going crazy? Oh, well, that one we can apparently replace. You know what? They're better than nothing. That's fine. It's not worth messing around with. That's still us. What are my commanders? What are you guys doing? What are you doing right now that you can't lead troops? Oh, they're on my council. Right, okay. That's me being an idiot. Right, let's hire some new ones then. Alright, there we go. Dragon army's good. Let's go kill some guys and grab our land. So this is going to help out a lot becoming a double duke. It's a good start to eventually, hopefully, claiming the whole of Ireland. That's definitely our starting goal. I think we'll get that before we become independent. Let's put it that way. Oh, we're gonna get the actual greater Key of Solomon here as well. 100 gold. Now, as I recall, this event was very, very expensive. So doing this during war might be a bad idea, but I guess we'll wait and see. You want me to become your chancellor again? Not while we're leading troops. We're not at full morale when we cross there. Well, that's fine. Much better commanders than them. Troop composition. You know what? Their troops are actually much better than ours. They have heavy cavalry, that type of thing. We could be in trouble here. We'll see how it goes. I'm just relying entirely on commanders here. They didn't have a commander on their left flank, right flank at all. So, prepare to die. What's our personal combat? 6. This could be risky. We kill them. We're good. We're fine. We're going to get plus 20% morale for that. Or they lose 20% morale. No, we gain 20% morale. That should hopefully make up the difference. Oh, damn. This is really close. Much closer than I thought it would be. We've got some extra troops there. Oh, shit. Are we actually going to lose this? Whoa, we actually lost that. Wow, that's unbelievable. We killed more men than them, though. But we lost the battle. Wow, okay. Alright. What are we going to do, then? Maybe hire some troops? The humble hedge knights? Holy orders? No holy orders. I guess we'll take the humble hedge knights. Why not? Welcome aboard. We'll send them up round to Ossory and try and sort of reform our armies there. I can't believe they won that. Holy shit. Yeah, we're going to meet over there just so they can't immediately turn around and thwomp us. I can't believe that. Oh, I'm playing all hard, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. I think the cavalry was actually what really decided it for us there. Alright, there we go. We've got 6,000 men reinforcing at 13 soldiers a month. They're reinforcing at 128 soldiers a month. Well, let's go back to our own territory for a start. That might help. My concubine is pregnant. Well, that's a start. We might have to take out a loan to win this war. I can't believe that. Take out 1,000 gold. 5 years to repay it. We should be able to do that pretty easily with the balance we've already got. Plus, we can invest what's left over. I don't like doing this, but I am going to do it. Alright, let's just hire another 2,000 men. Mercenaries aren't great. But I think it's definitely better than throwing this war away. Especially for a whole duchy. Plus, we'd have to pay reparations as well. I'm quite happy to... Did you just hire troops? You... absolutely did. You know what? If that's the game we're going to play, bring it. Bring it. I'll get into a bidding war with you. Why not? My courtier Beta says, approach me about their sunny beliefs. Now's not the time. He's a werewolf. Now's not the time. Siege this heretic. Yep, get rid of him. Not standing for it. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this again. 15,000 versus 8,000 men. Again, we've got a lot of light infantry and archers there, which is why we're being destroyed by this cavalry. Maybe retinues weren't such a bad idea in hindsight. Let's wait for our... oh, God, money that I can't afford. This could be bad. Okay, we're staying in the green at least. That's something. Let's wait for our morale to get to maximum. Let's move down to our capital. They haven't merged those troops. Why not? What is wrong with you? Well, what we do then, very straightforward. Watch from the stands, sure. Better commanders here. Well, you're definitely a better commander. That's much, much nicer. That's a good army composition. Plus, it means we won't die if we lose another battle. No, you guys were supposed to split up there, and then I was going to move in. You know what? We're not taking a river crossing. We're attacking into plains, so that makes no difference. We should be good. Yeah, there we go. That's better. During this evening's council meeting, Marshal Ganj told us of a rumor he had encountered. The peasants speak of an artifact hidden not far away from here. Awesome. Maybe we get ourselves some draconic artifacts. That'd be cool. Again, gonna cost us a lot of money searching for artifacts, but we should be okay. Now we go ahead and counter siege very quickly. Oh no, come on. Next time I think we're just gonna have to say no, because we definitely can't afford it. Right, we're gonna have to kill Kenny here. Take out what's left of their armies. That should give us a decent amount of war score. Right, there we go. Now we can start sieging. I think we've won it at this point. We could put the mercenaries down. I think that's definitely the safest. We just can't afford it. So they're going to take 25% of my levy size to try and look for this artifact. These artifacts are bankrupting us already. We had 1,000 gold no less than 20 minutes ago, and now we're doomed. What just happened? The whole of Ireland went into rebellion? War against the tyranny of... Oh, shit. So Ireland is actually rebelling... Again, or one of the dukes in Ireland, I should say, is rebelling against the crown here. Well, all we've got to do is finish the siege, and I think we've won this war. Damn, that was looking rocky to begin with already, and we could have easily died in one of those battles, especially against the Jewel. I didn't realise our personal comfort was quite as low as it actually is. Gotta remember, we're not an immortal god werewolf anymore. Turn those troops around. Don't come over here. I swear to God, if you bring them down here, I'm going to be very annoyed at you. We had a son. Shit. Asteve Silver Piggy. Damn it. We need to flip to Absolute Agnatic in that case. Or was it Absolute Cognatic, sorry. Asteve, I'm going to call you... Please don't be my heir. Your... Oh. Okay. Please don't be my heir is fine. That'll do. I think that'll help me remember what I need to do in the future. Fulfill the ambition to have a son. Probably not the best ambition. So what we want to do... We learned last episode that when we consult the elders... That it actually gives us an ambition, doesn't it? The flame see all, the flame show all. Seek gold to purify your soul. Own it, cherish it, sleep on it, and make you whole. Just do not eat it. Okay, sure. This clip art here, straight from 1973. You receive a new ambition option for 3 years. Let's see what our ambition option is then. Build a horde. 200 gold. And it gives us +2 stewardship for not very long, but it should hopefully improve our purity, I assume. Can we just take out a loan to solve that instantly? Huh, well there you go, problem solved. I did want to take out a loan anyway just to keep us afloat. We might actually, because the Flogi's tech mod loans, because they're not as severe in terms of punishment if you fail to repay it, we might want to take out a bunch of loans with that, repay off our other loan by taking out more loans, and then go bankrupt. You know what, let's not worry about it. Groom and heir, maybe not necessarily too much. Fall in love, have 5 children. Increase size of domain. Well, we're just about to do that anyway, so let's take that because that's a permanent, sorry, +1 stewardship. Let's absolutely do that. How long is this siege going to take? Quite a while. So we've got a few more months of this, yeah. Do not bring those rebellion troops over here. Go away. I can't risk losing this now, especially as we can't really afford to take out any more loans ever. Peace in my realm. Enforcing realm peace in 3 months. 12 days. 6.7%. Oh my god, I can't believe you've done this. Now, in theory, we should be fine. In theory. But if they raise troops, hire some mercs, stop us sieging, I'm not risking it. We're going to assault it and maybe die in the progress. Progress? Process. Come on, do it. Yes, we've done it. Prisoners, pause it. Round peace, get fucked. We've done it, and he did become our vassal like I thought. A little bit of a shame there. We might want to get rid of this guy. Now, we do have a much increased plot power because obviously we're a Machiavellian manipulator. What is that, +10%? Excellent. Let's get rid of this guy. And that should be everything good as new. Awesome. Some actual progress. Look at this. We are now... Well, we are easily the most significant power in Ireland. And in fact, we're probably one of the most powerful vassals within the UK. Oh, yeah, easily. Look at that. We're huge compared to everyone else. Awesome. That's really, really good. Purified our soul. We've got a really good heir. Can we flip to Agnatic to finish it off? What do we need for that? I need to rule for like 10 years, right? Oh, sorry, Absolute Cognatic. Yeah, reign for 10 years. No vassals have a negative opinion of us, but we're going to deal with that by blowing up that nice man. Can't we just eat him? We are a dragon. Is that not allowed? Thanks for watching. See you next time. Thank you to all of my wonderful, wonderful patrons, without which none of this would be possible. Danny Good, Lucas Holting, Haydog, Gabriel Van Ders, Jocelyn, Dean Tesla, Michael Mullen, Logan Thorne, Conspired T, and of course everybody else who has contributed over at the Patreon page. Brandon Watoniak, Necrophilin, Felix Deal, Prince OO, What's This, Quetlachki, Tsar Even, Paul Master, Imperator Augustus, Jack Allen, Chancellor Sheev, Palpatine, I Am the Lizard King, Llewellyn Thomas, Joran DeVries, Euphrates, Duncan 217, Selaki and Jordan Campbell. Without these people, the channel would have shut down last month. And it hasn't. We are still here playing as a dragon. Thanks for watching.